Good evening, pilots and mercs. Oh dear. I I seem to have broken VTube Studios already. There we go. How are we doing this evening, pilots? Happy birthday, happy birthday. Thank you. Silverthorn over here says, I was ranked third in the world for a time with this game. My favorite version of Mechwarrior, alas, has no support. The lag was bad, and understanding lag shield is a must. Still a good game. I think that's in reference to I think that was in reference to Pirates Moon, I think, or just MechWarrior 3 in general, but it's good to see everyone. I don't think I've seen the model move around this much, or the red eyes. Looks cool. This is my first version of the model. So this was a different artist altogether for this one. That was done by, the only name that comes to mind for her was Sam, but she was somebody who works like primarily off of like Fiverr, for example. I have a couple of toggles for it, but unfortunately it's on the main keyboard, and playing a mech game at the same time is going to be a bit of a mess. Also, I think the audio might be a little bit of an issue. Let me see if I can turn it down a little bit, because I don't think I've configured this game and I don't want it to blast everybody's eardrums out. So we're going to put that at like 21. 21's a good number. I think we go with that. That's not showing up on desktop audio. Is that because it's not? Well, it's set to default, so that's probably not good. I'm not seeing. Oh, I may have to restart the stream if that's as bad as I think that is. Set default device, so it might default to. Okay, I think it is set to default, so it should be fine. Let me know if you can hear something. If not, we'll go from there, because I can't see it on the bar. It's that low, but it has to be. Happy birthday. Well, thank you, Fun Case. Thank you. I went and had some pancakes. It's been a lovely day so far. It's been an absolute good time. I did try to test this earlier. I think I started up the instant action, and then I tried like taking on a bushwhacker. Just one, so it wasn't too bad, but you know.
We got our heroes welcome after fighting bravely against the clan invasion, even received medals. Then,
Oh,
after
we
some
get to hear the
R&R, we wound up
continuation of
being
this
shipped off
story.
to the middle of nowhere. Well, it's not what we expected, but at least our unit is still together. This is our assignment, and
Oh, I can
politics or
see
not,
it. I can
we'll
see
honor
it.
it.
Yeah,
Vale
everyone
is a
should be able to hear
barren,
it.
meteor-scarred rock.
Hello,
Its
Annika.
lower
Happy birthday.
elevations
Well, thank you,
eternally
Blue
shrouded
Nova.
by
It's
poisonous
good to
cloud
see
cover.
you.
If not for the crater Madre and its germanium deposits, no one would ever set foot on this world. At least Corona is a Federated Suns base, still sympathetic to Prince Victor. We won't feel quite so alone on this world.
Hi there.
Corona
Happy
base
birthday.
has a
Well, thank
small
you, Northern
stockpile of
Sails.
ore they want to
Thank
send
you.
back up with the dropship. It will be vulnerable during the loading process,
Volume
so
sounds good,
Epona
15.
Rai and I
Thank
are
you.
staying on location to defend the base and dropship from any attacks. Sorensen and his mobile field-based vehicles remain with us. I've sent Dominic Payne and Alan Matilla forward to scout the road down to Madre. No sign of any pirate activity, but there
Should
is a
be
Rim
off
collective
point
base
able
to the
here,
south
I
that we'll
think.
need to keep an eye on as well. So far, they seem more inclined to welcome the extra security in the area than worry about our presence. I'm not certain that makes me feel any better, but
Hello,
why
Annika.
not be an
Hello there,
optimist?
Vagabond. How we doing today? Okay. So from what I can gather here, basically you got the hero's welcome, which is absolutely wonderful because that was an absolute mess back on, I want to say it was Tranquil for Mechwarrior 3, but I think that's wrong. I think it was a different planet for the end of Operation, what's known in canon as Operation Bulldog. But essentially, heroes welcome. We're here to defend the planet. And if I remember correctly, we're going to run into a Centurion, or I have a Centurion here at least. Today, my boss did not understand why I put the comments in my code, so he had me remove all my comments. I pray for the soul of the next person who has to work on this a few years down the line. He had you delete the comments for a piece of software that's like the holy grail of basically why this software works the way that it does. That's like shipping TF2, not Titanfall 2, Team Fortress 2, without saying, yeah, don't remove the coconut, otherwise the coconut is responsible for the game functioning. We don't know why the coconut is the way that it is, but if you remove the coconut, the game just will not run. So, whew, yeah, I pity the poor fool who has to go through that software. That sounds fun. That's coding 101. Yes, keep in mind, my expertise in IT is for physical stuff, not necessarily software side. And even I can tell you that sounds bad, or at least I don't have my Network Plus certification yet. I might still get it, even though it's not necessarily useful for me. Good news is I know what everything does, so long as I am with that company is fine. Those guys will be praying to the Omnissiah soon. Mm-hmm. And then, a couple months down the line, looks like I'm leaving. And now they no longer know how the code works. That's great. Hey, but I guess that's not your problem. That's not good. Which company is that, by the way? Obviously, please don't out yourself if it's like a local location, but like I'm kind of curious. Probably not for me to know, but still I'm curious. I'm going to save this as variant A. 2 ER medium lasers, 2 small lasers, 3 medium lasers. We have a couple of extra tons. You think we could use some heat sinks? That way I'm less likely to blow myself up. I mean, 10 to 1 an internal ammo explosion kills me. But, it's fine. I'd rather not out myself. It's a small company. No worries. No worries. Don't. I would not ask that of you.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal. Lively place. Some reward for busting our humps with those clanners. I don't even want to know what our retirement party will be like.
Unpopulated moons.
I think this is it.
There's voice acting for the main character. That's a new one. I don't know why I was glitching out there for a second. I swear, I just went to take a swig of G Fuel. No, it's not sponsored. But, you know, I wanted to try some of the flavors, so you can see the pirates. They are on the
Lieutenant,
moon.
this is Corona Base. We got a Thor coming in. Looks like he's going for the AC turrets.
Copy that. We're on it.
He's using an AMS.
I did not pass land
navigation.
navigation. I would not know. You expect me to be able to read a topography map? I'm lucky I'm as literate as I am. I did make a backup with notes for the guy that's directly above me and gets back from and explodes. So basically the boss of or a higher up manager is basically just
Targeting.
finding out about all of this and wants to make some corrections.
Wait, what?
I get it.
I'm receiving a weak distress call from the Rim Collective.
Boost the signal and patch it in.
Hope you can hear this.
That's actually
Enemy unknown. Several mechs.
Two of the Kona. We've got our work cut out for
that's
us.
actually almost speed neutral. Boss, I believe you can read that map. Only lieutenants are incapable of reading maps. Doggone it, I don't get to use that excuse. Okay.
Use some help about now.
Don't worry, Epona. I'm gonna see if I can. I need to catch on that last one. What that would have changed on that one. I'm not sure what you entirely meant by that one, Mark. Nova, thank you for the gifted memberships. For those of you who just got a gifted membership, you now have access to the Mad Cat and Irby Aerofoil,
Secondary objective failed.
as well as other emotes. Please use them responsibly, no blowing up other people's and enjoy.
Damn it. This isn't going to go over well. Not well at all.
Targeting.
Probably not, but to be fair, this planet was supposed to be abandoned, so this is really weird to see the Centurion in its older models. In a lot of ways, it kind of reminds me of the
Corona
Woodsworth.
Base, this is Argent's Pride.
I guess
We got
with
trouble
the
headed our
Wood
way.
style.
Enemy mechs on an intercept course.
Lieutenant, ignore all of our objectives. If that ship doesn't take off, we're all in trouble.
We're on our way. You heard the man. Move out.
Okay, I don't know if this is... I don't know if this is going to be as hard as I was making it out to be. Happy birthday once again. Well, thank you. That Centurion has a lot of firepower. I might have modified it a little bit. Just a little bit. And I might need to keep it down a little bit. Might need to keep it
The enemy has
just a
pinned us
little
down.
bit. Wait, do we need to...
Mission failed.
Oh. Maybe I shouldn't have ran over the, Maybe I shouldn't have ran over... Oh, no. Happy birthday. Well, thank you.
Commander's Journal.
Thank you, Mutant
Lieutenant
Head
Connor
Clown.
Sinclair reporting.
Nowadays,
We got our heroes
when I
welcome
see a
after fighting
Centurion,
bravely against the
I
clan
can only see a
invasion,
certain
even received
warrior
medals.
DFing a
Then,
mech.
after some
Enemy
R&R,
mech
we wound
after
up
taking
being
out
shipped
both
off
of
to
them.
the middle of nowhere. Well,
in
it's not what we
spectacular
expected, but at
fashion.
least our unit is still together.
Sounds about right.
This is
Sounds
our
about
assignment,
right.
and politics or not, we'll
And I
honor
might be
it.
blowing out my voice a
Vale is
little
a
bit.
barren, meteor-scarred rock. Its lower elevations eternally shrouded by poisonous cloud cover. If not for the crater Madre and its germanium deposits, no one would ever set foot
I
on
may
this
need
world.
to take a break
At least
real
Corona
quick
is a
and see if
Federated
I can get
Suns
something
base,
to drink.
still sympathetic to Prince Victor.
Because I'm
We
pretty
won't
sure
feel
I'm
quite
blowing
so
out my
alone on
voice,
this
and I
world.
don't need to.
Corona base has a small
So
stockpile of
I will
ore
be
they want to send
right
back
back.
up.
I do apologize. Alrighty, let's get back to it. I think Streamlabs dropped the game. Oh, it did for a second, yeah. The mech has the right of way, not the flesh bag running around it. It was his fault when he ran in front of it. Hello there, fan of fuses. How we doing today? Happy birthday. Well, thank you. Just wanted to drop in, say happy birthday. Well, thank you. Yeah, can we modify this thing more? Because I feel like we should. I only have LRMs and machine guns. Maybe we have a look at the there was no salvage. Am I gonna have to strip one of the mechs for weapons? Oh no, I can't see the other mech. Oh no, it's here. Never mind. Never mind. Keep you. Wait, no, there's other weapons available for this one, but when I go to the other chassis, unless I'm crazy. Why is there new weapons there? It was saying only the LRM and the machine gun. Maybe an LRM 10. Is that only if I go with primary? Or is that only if I go with the primary variant? Because then I'm taking up all the... Yeah, I'm taking up all the lasers with this one. Okay. Well, that answers that question, I think. Unless I just absolutely strip this thing of everything that I could possibly want. And it's just giving up its parts to the other mechs at this point. Anything I could need. Yep, that looks good. I think that's obvious as to why I'm naming it that. And then I'm going to go in here and then I'm going to switch out the lasers real quick. See if I can put a few more on here. That didn't actually give me any more lasers. I thought I took the weapons off this one. Did I not equip it? So if that one's under that variant, does that give me more lasers to work with on this variant? Because what I'm trying to do is rob the parts off this one and then slap it onto the Centurion. Happy birthday. Oh, thank you. No, it doesn't seem to let me do that. Well, we're going to have to get lucky with salvage then, because that's all I'm going to be able to take.
Reactor online, sensors online, weapons online, all systems nominal. Lively place. Some reward for busting our humps with those clanners. I don't even want to know what our retirement party will be like.
Oh, wait a minute. We had to restart. That's why I
it.
wouldn't have any more lasers than that. But I was hoping to start with a little bit more. If I could get the parts off the Owen to put onto the Centurion, but that unfortunately fell through. Oh, shame that one. Because I was hoping to put a few more lasers onto this thing, but no such luck.
Lieutenant, this is Corona Base. We got a Thor coming in. Looks like he's going for the AC turrets.
Copy that. We're on it.
He's using an AMS. Our missiles aren't hitting squat.
It is so weird to hear a voice piping through in my cockpit in Mechwarrior 3. It's just voice acting in this economy only for the cutscenes. Well, I guess they're not even cutscenes for Mechwarrior 3. They're like PowerPoint presentations, but I prefer like the PowerPoint presentation to like anything we got from Mechwarrior 5 on that one. Because like, yes, it's audio over a still image for some of them, not necessarily all of them. But it's a topography map for Mechwarrior 3, so I can actually tell some terrain features. I don't know. Maybe that makes sense to some people, but I feel like that was a little bit better
Wait,
for
what?
Mechwarrior 3.
I'm receiving a distress call from the Rim Collective base.
Boost the signal and patch it in.
Hope you can hear this. We're under attack. Enemy unknown.
See if I can
Let's see it, Epona. We've got our work cut out for us.
I might have to get a little bit more up close and personal with the Thor. Very ignorant. How about you lose the arm, Thor? Wouldn't want you holding your camera now, would it? How do you like great shot? Because I got plenty of that over here as well. I was really hoping I was...
Secondary objective failed.
I think...
Mayday, mayday. About to be overrun by extra force. Mayday.
Damn it. This isn't going to go over well. Not well at all.
Okay, well, we need to get to Abel then, because I'm pretty sure that's the only force we got left in the area. Follow me, please.
Lead the way.
And who's left over here? That would be a Centurion. Or no, that's a Clint. I don't think I've seen a Clint in a long time.
Right. We've got trouble in Norway. 2 enemy mechs on an intercept course.
Ignore all other objectives. Get those mechs.
So I will confess, I have done these missions before. Not that gives me any sort of advantage, as I barely did these missions. And just frankly, I was getting by, but I was not surviving out here. Hello, Griffin. How are we doing today? By the way, play away from my firearms.
Missile launch detected.
I gotcha. Plants are fairly of the periphery forces. Oh, absolutely. Just for, like, Mechwarrior 3, I never really expected to see its model in the Mechwarrior 3. All places. Like, you almost never see it anymore in the... Like, I don't think I've seen it in any other video game besides, the Pirate Moon expansion. Like, of the older model. I guess Mechwarrior 4, but I don't remember which one would have had it. Oh, by the way, the game is out. I thought we fixed that, though. Oh, somehow it jumped back up to 50%. I don't remember when that happened, but there we are. That would explain why.
Take them out fast or be initiating.
Mission failed.
So you really have to jump through here pretty quickly to try to take out everything. I'm not sure what to do about that, because...
Lieutenant Connor Sinclair reporting. We got our hero...
Because basically I have all the lasers in here, but... I guess if we want to be able to shred through something, we'd have to put it all together, but I'm not sure if that's gonna... I'm not sure how well that's going to go as far as the heat side of things go, but we'll have a look. He's causing trouble. Oh, is that...
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons
that's
online.
what
All
we're
systems
talking about.
nominal.
I see.
Lively
I see.
place. Some reward for busting our humps with those clanners. I don't even want to know what our retirement party will be like.
I think this is it.
I mean, look, the fact that you could get a post on a quiet post, little rock in the middle of nowhere for like basically until you retire, that's a pretty easy paycheck. Is this a new VTuber model? This is my first one. This is the first one. Like, I started out with this one. I just wanted to bring it out for a little bit.
Lieutenant, this is Corona Base. We got a Thor coming in. Looks like he's going for the AC turrets.
Basically, I
Copy
just
that.
wanted
We're on
to
it.
let it
Using
surface
an
again
AMS.
for
Our missiles
a
are hitting
little bit.
squat.
Also, I was able to fix a little bit of the tracking too, because I dug this one back up. As far as I know, on the Twitch side of things, this model really doesn't have any of the normal toggles. So
Targeting.
unfortunately, those won't work today, but at least you get the older model for a little bit longer. I see. An oldie but a goodie, as they say. Very much so. Damn. I feel like this is going to be a case of the Black Knight. Yeah, this is going to be a case of the Black Knight DLC, because that armor was pretty difficult to get through. What a day. What a lovely day to be shooting mechs.
Any help you can give me? Under heavy attack.
We're about to fail that objective, I think. Well, we're going to try and help out, but I don't think it's going to be a good Damn, you really have to go quick to try to help out. Yeah, it is not quick enough.
This isn't going to go over. Not well at all.
No, it's not going to go well enough. Also, my voice is messed up. I do apologize. I need to take another quick break. My apologies, folks. It seems Comstar does not want me to be able to stream. Nor anybody else.
I bring the pain.
Did I just overheat? I have no idea what that was. Blue Nova, that that sentence did not make any sense. What is hotter, outside or the fusion reactor? Actually, no, I guess that does make sense.
Corona Base, this is Argent's Pride. We've got
I
trouble
think
headed
it
our
would
way.
be the
2
fusion
enemy
reactor
mechs are on
that's trying
intercept
to
course.
power all my
Lieutenant, ignore
lasers.
all other objectives. Get those mechs.
Investigation, welcome
If that
in,
ship doesn't
Landsman.
take off, we're all in trouble.
You know, I have
we just
access
leave
to
there?
all the
Understood.
notes,
We're on our way.
including
You heard the
the
man.
map path
Move
and
out.
the Irby Aero 4. Please enjoy. I do apologize. This may be a short stream just because my voice is just... I think it needs rest. It's not doing too well. God, I'm not sure I'm too of this DLC. Yeah, my
Mechwarrior
apologies.
shooting.
I do apologize. Welcome in. Yeah, this DLC is very difficult and unfortunate. Yep, that will happen. But yeah, this may be a short stream if
Commander's
my
Journal.
voice does
Lieutenant
not want to
Connor
cooperate.
Sinclair
Give me
reporting.
1 second.
We got our hero's welcome after fighting bravely against the clan invasion. Even received medals. Then, after...
Reactor online. Sensors
This
online.
is the
Weapons
first
online.
mission,
All
by the
systems
way.
nominal. Lively place. Some reward for busting our humps with those clanners. I don't
Oh,
even
we're gonna
want to
be
know
hearing
what
this
our
a lot.
retirement party will be like.
This is definitely
I think this is it.
a little bit... This might be a tad bit worse than the Black Knight DLC. At least as far as the start of it goes. I'm not seeing that Thor anywhere, but we're either gonna need fast mechs or be able to shoot across the map. Either way.
Lieutenant, this is Corona Base. We got a Thor coming in. Looks like he's going for the AC turrets.
Copy that. We're on it.
He's using
Yeah,
an
the
AMS.
AC2s
Our
would
missiles
probably
are
be a
hitting
good choice here.
Targeting.
Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to get those until mission 2 or 3 at least. And yes, I do know that there is this bit of spoilers. Not really, because I don't know how the mic goes. But there is a surprise to this DLC. I do not need to know until I try to actually get to said fight, but there is that, and there is the... I've only gotten up to mission 3 outside of, like, this stream here. The volume seems to have reset itself again. Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with that because, yeah, it did reset itself back to 50. So, I'm not sure what's up with that. Let's see. Let's head on over to Baker and see if they need any help. Pona, on me,
Lead the
please.
way.
Any help you can give will be under heavy attack. Point able.
Yeah, this is not going to go over well. At least if I heard the radio right. I thought that only triggered when the mechs roll to the area. Are you changing the volume in-game or in Windows? Just in Windows. I don't know, this one in particular may reset itself to what it is in-game. like has a preference for the game's volume over my choice in Windows. And also, Nightwolf, thank you for the head pass.
Secondary
I'm not
objective
sure.
failed.
I'm not sure if that works with this particular
This
model,
isn't going
but
to go over well. Not well at all.
I do appreciate it. Happy birthday. Well, thank you. It's weird. It's one of the older games. It sounds like it's a wild theory, but I feel like it could be the case.
Corona base, this is Ogden's Pride. No trouble to head off. Two enemy mechs are intercepted.
Alright, Kona, go after this one.
Ship doesn't take off, we're all in trouble.
Consider it done. We just leave.
Understood. We're on our way.
Okay, I'm gonna try and kill this one. Unfortunately, we're doing the speed equivalent of let's split up, gang, because that's a wonderful strategy.
What we're doing, Captain.
Ogden's Pride to Corona base. We're ready to get underway. Sorry to cut you on Damocles, but this cargo takes priority.
Understood, Captain.
You might need to take the Owens for
Good luck
its
down
speed.
there. Ogden's Pride out.
Probably, but
Missile launch detected.
I feel like I could drop the LBX-10 and then just put all the weight into the engine. And it would be just as fast with all the lasers. So all I'm really missing is speed. All I'm missing is speed here. And that's an easy fix, so. Before we go shooting ourselves in the foot with lower tonnage,
We got our heroes welcome after
maybe
fighting brave.
we strip out the LBX-10 and then put that into the engine. And I realized the way I delivered that might have been a little harsh. I do apologize. That wasn't my intention. Anyways. Equipment. Ooh, I love the Centurion. It's a good mech. I hadn't seen it up until this point in person. I mean, extra half ton. Yeah, that's 124 for the max walk speed or run speed, excuse me. That works. I think that slaps. I could drop the Artemis. I think I dropped the actually, no, I dropped the case. And I go 50 tons exactly for 126 kilometers an hour. Zooms. Yes, NovaCat. Zoom. Zoom is correct. Excuse me. Yep, we're just going to override that just to make sure that we save that. And then I feel like the desert one is appropriate for days zoomies. Yes, that's absolutely correct. That's breakneck speeds for the Centurion.
Reactor online, sensors online, weapons online, all systems nominal. Lively place. Some reward for busting our humps with those clanners. I don't even want to know what our retirement party will be like.
This is it.
It is heat neutral. It is a heat almost neutral. I actually set off the alarms, which was surprising, but heat respective. Okay, heat respective. Mech at 126 kilometers an hour. I like the Centurion a lot for Mech 35. But I like the jumping Enforcer a little bit more.
Targeting.
I respect
Lieutenant,
that.
this is Corona Base. We got a Thor coming in.
I like
Looks like he's going for the AC turrets.
Copy that. We're on
Personally,
it.
I like this
Using
in
an
turn
A on
a
it.
little bit
Our
more.
missiles aren't hitting squat.
Oh, don't worry. This AMS can't stop the laser guided shot. Or is it a laser infused shot? I'm not sure. What I do know is that gyro sucks. Also, on a related note, I need to get triple heat sinks installed at the earliest mech tech's convenience.
Any help you can give me?
I wish that was a thing, but no, sadly. At least bullet shots are a thing. You know, a thing they completely left out in Mechwarrior 5. And this is why we play some of these old games. Just to see what things should be in the and up
Thanks for the
yours.
assist, Lieutenant. I owe you big.
I'll put it on your tab, Commander. Keep in touch. I don't think we've seen the last of the pirates.
Roger,
Okay,
Lieutenant.
we are
Collector
heading
base
to
out.
Baker. Yep, this was the move. Because notice how I was able to complete that rather quickly just with the upgraded speed. Unfortunately, the DLC was made with some of the crazier builds in mind. I think the audio's reset again. Inferno SRMs are always fun. Yes, they are. So that would mean that the audio is resetting basically every time the game loads. So I might have to turn down the in-game. I feel like every time you start the game, the volume resets with it. It does. It almost certainly does. So I'll probably have to turn down the in-game volume, which will suck, but it is what it is. Yeah, it should be fine. Should be fine on that front. I'm at Baker, but I'm not seeing any of the...
Targeting.
Spoke too soon.
Targeting.
Alright, Epona, you go after that one.
Sergeant's Pride. We've got trouble right away, sir. 2 enemy mechs
And then I'm going to take on
Ignore
this
all other
Shadow Cat.
objectives. Get those mechs. If that ship doesn't take off, we're all in trouble.
Didn't we just leave there?
Understood. We're on our way. You move out.
But Epona, don't worry, we will probably be staying here a little bit longer. Because this mech is really moved like a butterfly, steaming. You're darn right about that. I probably should put a little bit more into the heat sinks, but
Targeting.
if I'm being honest, I like the speed a little bit more and can just kind of fudge the numbers with the coolant shots.
Yes,
So
sir.
please do not call me sir. Please, no. So, I have an interesting update. I was actually able to submit for a name change, so I will actually be changing Oni-chan from my current name to my actual legal name. It's part of my transition, so that is...
For now, at least. The pirates underestimated our defenses.
Next time they'll send us stronger.
the Shadow Cat smashing into the base had me complete the mission and fail it at the same time. You don't make this stuff up. All right, well, I guess we just reset. That's nice. Yes, it is,
Commander's
and I'm
Journal.
looking
Lieutenant
forward to
Connor
that.
Sinclair reporting. We got our heroes welcome after fighting bravely against...
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Mission failed
Lively
successfully.
place. Some
Not the
reward
shadow
for
cat
busting
thing
our
I
humps with
mentioned
those
before.
clanners.
Oh, no.
I don't even want to know what our retirement party...
Okay, so yes, the volume gets reset in Windows every single time the game resets. Okay, so I'm gonna try actually turning down the audio here. I might need that a little bit louder, but I think that's on the right track anyways. That Shadow Cat is a real pirate for doing that. You know what? I absolutely agree with that. And give me 1 second to get some more water before we start this. I really want to take care of my throat on this one. Alrighty, sorry about that. Shadow Cow's a real pirate for doing that. I have a vendetta against that. Oh dear, that is not the right buttons. I'm so used to WASD for like Mechwarrior 5 that I go to do that here, and that is not the right controls. But instead, that brings up various other menus like this one, where you can see a line, like a spreadsheet of how much health that you have left. Notice where it says the head is the smallest, where the clans like the headshot. Or you see a paper doll of how gorgeous your mech is.
Our missiles aren't hitting squat.
Third, okay. Also, what was that update and announcement earlier? The volume made it hard to hear. Oh, so Annika is going from my preferred name to my legal name as I'm transitioning. So
Targeting.
just wanted to update everyone. I'm starting that, and we're gonna see how that goes. Again, it's not finalized yet, but we're getting there. We are absolutely getting there. And also, yes, I did get some water for it. Or at least something to drink. Something that'll try to help the throat, but again, this might end up being a little bit of a short stream because my throat's really trying to burn up on me a little bit. Well done on getting all the legalese stuff addressed. One of the documents said, I think it was up to like 60 days.
Targeting.
So could be a couple of months at least, but I at least get to have some time frame on it.
Any help you can give me? These are heavy attacks.
That's not good. Well, at least his core's getting lit up, but I don't think I'm going to be able to defend the objective. I wasn't quick enough getting it. Still destroyed that armor. That's all the armor I have with this ship.
I owe you big.
I'll put it on your tab, Commander. Keep in touch. I don't think we've
Yeah,
seen
we're
the
going to have
last
to
of the
do
pirates.
absurd
Roger,
builds
Lieutenant.
in order to get
Collective
through this
base out.
DLC, I'm reckoning. Up Point Baker. Okay. Yeah, I should have done a lot of that a little bit earlier, but it's a little bit more difficult when you're potentially having to go far and wide for
Corona Base, this is Argent's Pride. We've got trouble headed
far
our
and
way.
wide for the
2
Navy,
enemy mechs are
but
on intercept course.
Lieutenant,
nowadays
all
I'm
other
a little
objectives,
bit
get those
more
mechs. If that
able to
ship
deal
doesn't
with
take
that.
off, we're all in trouble.
There's
Targeting.
that back. There's
Targeting.
one of them. Going to opt to send you after that one, Epona, and then
Affirmative. Targeting.
yeah, you really can't sit still for too long. This DLC is really fast-paced, which I enjoy. Like, I enjoy a little bit of that challenge aspect, but that was not really what I had today. This was meant to be a little bit more chill than that, but you know, we take what we get around here. Beggars can't be choosers, and at least there's some good clips of me absolutely succeeding and definitely not failing in any capacity. I don't know what you're talking about. There isn't going to be a clip uploaded in like 4 hours from now about how I absolutely failed.
Lieutenant Sinclair.
Okay, I'm just gonna get out of here before I have to do this
Because of
again.
our efforts, the Rim Collective has agreed to work with us against this so-called pirate threat. I wish all factions on Vale were so easily dealt with. The Lyran base on the far side of Desolation Ridge is yelling for reinforcements. We were requested to abandon this base in favor of
Large
theirs,
pulse
followed quickly by
lasers,
a firm order from
heavy
Corona to
medium
remain.
lasers.
The representatives here worry that their share of the germanium would
If
not reach the
we were to
Federated Sons, but
absolutely
rather be
fry this
appropriated by
mech,
the Lyrans. I've even
as
heard
far
talk
as
about
heat
sending
sinks
the
go,
germanium
we'll be
directly to
good.
the Prince, wherever he ends up.
I feel like this
We've
DLC is going to be
identified the
really
pirate
hard.
insignia from wreckage of an enemy mech, the New Belt Pirates. We already know they're organized and well-equipped. Sorensen is
Since
digging
you're
for
allied
more
with
detailed
Fedcom,
intelligence.
can't you
In the
just use
meantime,
plot armor to
our
win?
goal is to recon the far
You'd
side of the
think.
canyon where a reported pirate's base is located. We are also ordered to take
You
out
would
the
think,
enemy comms stations.
but unfortunately,
We'll
no.
use jump-equipped
I don't
mechs,
get
preferably
to,
light mechs, and use them to cross here
for all
at the
player,
Narrows. We will
NPC,
also be
or like
traveling at night to cover our
player-driven
movement.
mechs,
The forces remaining at the base can hold
the
things
plot
together
armor
during
just
our absence.
doesn't work
This
because you
region is the
traded
unknown. High mesas split
traded
by deep, dry
intelligence
arroyos.
for plot
The area
armor.
could easily hide the pirates since we
You
expect their base
don't
here to
do
be
that.
fairly small.
So
It's
they had to
certain that the
balance it
bases are
somehow.
patrolled by enemy mechs. We'll need to be careful not to
I
draw
don't
too
know if
much
that makes
attention.
any sense, but
During the
we're
earlier
rolling with
raid,
that. So
Sorensen's MFBs detected powerful transmissions originating from this region. We believe this is where their base is located. I'm to get a visual of the enemy base and then report our findings back at Corona. I've received orders not to engage the enemy base, just to identify it.
those will be orders that we might want to see if we can. I want to see what happens if we actually attack the base. I want to see how that affects the DLC. It may not actually do anything, but I'm curious regardless. So I'm gonna pick up the lasers, because right now that's kind of what I'm in the mood for. We might pick up the goose rifle too. Definitely need the jump jets, because if I have some, then I need some more. If I don't have any, I need more on the mech. So might as well pick that up while we have the chance. I don't think there's... Might use a couple of double heat sinks. Goodness knows that mech's gonna need it. I'm gonna pick up one of the Shadow Cats just in case. It's 45 tons, not 50. Okay. So I'm gonna start stripping out some of these lasers and see if maybe we can upgrade its damage a little bit. I'm gonna put an ER laser up there, ER laser there, down right there, and I'm already at 49 tons. I don't think large anything is going to be good for... I don't think it's going to be good for the amount of tonnage it takes right now. If we have a larger mech to do more of the large lasers, I think that makes sense. But right now, medium lasers seem to be the way to go. As anyone would tell you who's stared at a spreadsheet of Mechwarrior or Battletech weapons for more than 5 minutes. Dark side points gained. For what? What did I even do? I think that's a decent upgrade. I'm curious to see how the heat goes for the heavy medium lasers. I wouldn't be surprised if we end up having heat issues. Can you bind weapons at different keys? I mean, we could, but you see, I like to fire all my weapons at the same time in one trigger pull. Because I only really believe in the trigger. There is one trigger on a mech that just fires everything. And yeah, I'm really sounding like I pilot something for House Steiner. That or a charger pilot. So you don't want full broadside at all times. Wanted to attack the base to see what would happen. Yes, I would absolutely love to. And this is... yeah, never mind. Hello there, Philip. How are we doing today? I see. All or nothing kind of deal. That is correct. That is correct. Now you're catching on. All right, that's with Indosteel, so we'll test it out, see what happens. Also, should we do anything for the Puma? You get 2 ERPPCs and a flamer. That's fine. Yeah, you're doing fantastic over there. All mechs must be equipped with jump jets in order to complete the mission. Continue anyways. I don't know if my mech has jump jets. I'm assuming not, because I was not paying attention. I may have said the words, I need jump jets. But I guarantee you that that was not on my mind. Putting massive amount of weapons into the mech was on my mind. And I need half a ton for each of those. So I'm going to take that half ton out of... I'm going to take that ton out of the engine, so it goes down to 124, and then I equip... I don't want it in the torso. That just seems weird. It just... I feel like they belong in the feet. Like, I pretty much consider, like, the jump jets to be welded onto the side of the leg, basically. Like, but make it look like it's intentional. I don't necessarily know. Hello there, Griffin the Bard. How are we doing today? She is a charger pilot. It's Alpha Strike or Melee, and this game does not have Melee. Yeah, if that one clip doesn't summarize it all, I don't think anything else would. There is a clip of me using, I think it was the monster in Mechwarrior 5 Mercenaries, modded, of course. And I just had like 8 mortar 8s, I think. So it was like 64 mortars just going off at once. And of course, I have it set up to where I just fire from the joystick, and it just one trigger pull, and it just detonates a mech. So it's not completely out of the question for me. All right, so that mech is good. I'm being a little bit bombastic, and I need to cool down a little bit. Because otherwise, it's not going to go well. So, that's all good. Puma, do you have jump jets? You do not. I'm assuming that flamer is half a ton. Because I was thinking about stripping that out and then it's a half ton. Those are half ton. I need a ton somewhere else. You have 2 tons just sitting unused. Okay, well, here's 2 jump jets, and I'm not sure if they have the I don't know if they can use the jump jets. I don't know if they have the pathing to do it, but I would assume it would be scripted, but I could be completely wrong on that one. I once saw a Mechwarrior 5 build for the Annihilator. It had a bunch of heavy rifles and it deletes mechs. Hello there, Lux. How are we doing today? Is it today or later this week? It is today. It is today, Lux. So as for the Annihilator, I had a version of it. I call it the Universe Annihilator. So this Annihilator uses yet another mech lab to put, it was 11 assault lasers into this thing. And of course, the only reason it works is because it has the pirate fuel cell. So basically it takes double heat sinks, like clan double heat sinks, and the pirate fuel cell. I'm not sure if those 2 work in conjunction, but essentially you can sit there and hold down the trigger at like 300 meters and you just insta-kill everything. 28 years old, right? Yep. How hard was it getting Mechwarrior 3 running the last time I ran it? The physics just failed. So for Mechwarrior 3, it's not too hard. Basically, just mount the ISO file, which you obtained legally. YouTube, Twitch, we're all about legality here, right? It's abandonware, so it should be fine. But mount the ISO. There should be a no CD patch, but the ISO kind of acts like the CD, so you should be fine on that part. I'd use Voodoo DG Voodoo to get it to run properly, but other than that, I got it installed today and it's working just fine. Didn't know if I said this earlier, but some DLC missions will require everybody to have jump jets. That's going to be rough later on because I don't keep track of my equipment normally, and it's a bit of a mess. And also, there is a mask. Wait a minute. That's 2 tons. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, so that drops it to 121, which is not that bad. And then I can throw the mask into there. Does that mean it can go really stupid fast? Because, okay, I only dropped the speed of the Centurion down by like 7 points, right? Like 7 kph, maybe. But then I put mask into it. Hello there, Carl. How are we doing today? The Flesh Mech audio system was working, but the pilot was not. Yes, that is
Reactor
very
online.
accurate.
Sensors online. Weapons
That
online.
is-
All systems nominal.
Yes, that is correct. Okay, I may need to review the controls because I have no idea which one controls. I have no idea which one controls mask. So this might be like 20 minutes of me trying to figure out which button does what. Engage toggle, toggle mask. That, yes, English word, English. Happy birthday from all the Chili crew. We wish it was our birthday so we can party. Oh, Carl, thank you. B for vroom vroom.
Targeting.
Should we try it? Oh, that's weird. Oh, there we go. There's the headlights. I'm cycling. Yeah. I forget that Mechwarrior 3 controls differently than Mechwarrior 5 because I'm going for WASD and that does not work. Not whatsoever. I haven't heard that birthday song in forever. Oh yeah, I was wondering why you didn't engage mask. Also, can you turn on the lights? Should be
Mask
on
engaged.
now. That's 140. That's 150. That is 151.
Targeting.
We can go stupid fast in this thing. Excellent. However, that will proceed to be something that I probably won't use all that often, but it is cool that I can do Mach speed. Yes. Okay, so
Here we are. Ready to fly, Epona?
I'm a Mechwarrior, not an arrow jock.
Well, you
I'm
could try
sure.
walking across, but I don't advise it.
That first step is a rather long one.
oh, that is beautiful.
Missile
The
launch
banter.
detected.
The Mach makes more sense.
Primary objective
The
complete.
mask makes more sense in 100 Hunters.
Targeting.
Oh, I'm sure it makes more sense, but is it funny as fuck to sit the Centurion going 150 kph?
Targeting.
Huh. I don't think he convinced me. Something tells me he got his shit rocked. Something tells me he got messed. Oh, is this thing broken? Oh, it is. It is absolutely broken. Ooh. Rip my heat sinks, but also that is stellar damage. And in this economy, in the DLC economy, this is good. These are good things that are happening right now. I need to head to Baker. I think you could use more heavy lasers. Oh, absolutely. But for the moment, this thing is doing splendidly.
Primary objective complete.
Scratch
Also,
one comm array.
I love the tracking on this one. I don't know why, but it just... Maybe because I finally calibrated, but it's working really good. Slap him on the ground. Oh, gee, after that beat. Oh, don't worry. I will get my comeuppance soon enough. I will get my comeuppance soon enough, whether it's further on in this DLC. I knock on wood, pray that that does not happen, or if I try to do another tabletop game. Every single time I play, it's a fun time. Because I get to see what new and creative ways I get to blow up my mech. Because I am not good at the tabletop version.
Targeting.
I tried, but I think 9 out of 10 times I've played that, I've been at risk or been just absolutely
Here comes the welcoming party. I
absolutely had my cockpit crushed in. Pair of culture thorns, huh?
Targeting.
Gyro overload. Aw, that's cute. You have a mad dog. Aw.
Targeting.
Oh, that might not be good for my 50-tenner. Okay, I might have been a little too, I might have been a bit too confident there. It would not be an Onica stream without things getting a bit too hot.
We've identified the pirate insignia from wreckage of an enemy mech.
So, okay.
Reactor online.
The
Sensors
armor
online.
isn't
Weapons online.
great.
All systems nominal.
Well, I mean, it's not great, it's kind of shit. So, for as much firepower as I have an equal amount of risk of going into a fight I am not prepared to win. So we're gonna take all of our advanced weaponry and we're gonna go pick on a few recon units, and instead of the entire base. We don't need armor where we're going. Look, if we're stripping all the armor, we need more heat sinks for that. I'm not saying that's not an option. I'm saying that that's,
Here we are.
like, I'm not
Ready to
saying
fly,
that's
opponent?
not a
I'm
solution.
a
I'm
Mechwarrior,
saying
not
that.
an arrow jock. Missile launch
Well,
detected.
you could try
Primary
walking across, but I don't
Nah.
advise it.
Failed
That
with
first step is a
PSR.
rather long one.
Get me up, please. There we go. Aw, was that your LRN? Yeah, tough talk for somebody who's about to become a puddle of slag. There went your other arm. You're running out of options, buddy. Face plant is... Yes, I did. And, okay, so we do not want to incur the wrath we do not necessarily want to attack.
Targeting.
As much as I would love to, I don't think we're in a position to attack the Mad Dog at this point unless we can headshot it with a gun. I'm gonna be real, I'm not confident about headshotting 3 different heavy class mechs. The legs were kicking above the head, above the ground akin to... Yeah, I just... And I think if I didn't do that... Here's another thing to consider, though. I may need to do that in order to trigger the... I may need to do that in order to trigger the boss fight. It's not going to be, again, it's not going to be this mission or anything soon, mind you. But if I had to guess, some of the optional objectives will persist to that. Annika is just too silly to win at tabletop. I mean, kind of. Like, some of my positioning on tabletop hasn't been great, and if you get to the wrong position on the map, you're not going to have a great time. You can aim with your arm under the point of firing sideways only.
Objective complete.
Scratch one, comma ray.
I might try that. I might try that at some point, but yeah, like I said, I only know of that fight like because of some of the comments on. I was watching a walkthrough for the first like couple of levels like a long time ago, and they didn't spoil the fight, none whatsoever. But it's like, if you can get to it, there is the boss fight there. Turn on the lights, girl. We can't say anything out here. I did turn on the lights. Turn off mask before you shoot. Mask adds a lot of heat. Currently, I don't have mask on, and frankly, for this mission, I don't think I need it, but should I intend to use it, it is there, and I do appreciate you saying that. Lux, hopefully that's a little bit more light. Seeing it now. I'm assuming you said that before I turned on the external lights. I'm not sure if that's the case. So hopefully that's a little bit better regardless. Shadow Cat. No. Ah, shoot. I took off one of the arms. I'm gonna shut down. Well, it wasn't too bad for the shutdown. It still locks up the controls.
Shutting down.
Oh, after the shutdown, it's like the lights don't turn back on. All right, one of my arms has already been blown off, and well, thankfully most of that power's in the torso, or it should be, honestly, for this game. I felt the arms were a little bit too extreme.
Okay, we did what we came here to do. And we stirred up the beehive.
What was that? I'm not sure what killed me. I feel like a landmine exploded. Your mask is destroyed. Too much heat. Oh, the mask blew.
Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
It critted the engine. The gyro. That. I forgot how accurate Mechwarrior 3 is to in some of the rules. You cooked yourself. Too much heat. Yeah, unfortunately, you need somewhere between flashlight and melting your core reactor. It is 1-to-1 to tabletop. Well done, Annika. Well done, Gregory. Well done. With few exceptions. What?
Targeting.
Here we are.
Well, that's not
Ready
good.
to fly, Epona?
I'm a mech.
Well, this
Well,
all that.
I
Yep,
don't
that
advise
did
it.
not go in my favor, but I didn't really have a choice. My entire mech
We've
was
identified
destroyed.
the pirate
Did the
insignia from
pizza
wreckage of an enemy mech.
cook at
The
least when the
new
mech
Belt
overheated?
Pirates.
It
We all
did,
Reactor
but it's
online.
like
Sensors
it
online.
heated
Weapons
a
online.
little
All
bit,
systems nominal.
but it was almost like a flash. So it just basically crusted the pizza, or like. Yeah, no, it's not good pizza. No, it is not done in the middle and crispy on the outside. As somebody else said. Was it like a Hot Pocket where it's being simultaneously boiled and frozen? Yes, basically. Happy birthday, mine was yesterday. Well, happy birthday there, Mega Man. I wish you would have said something. We would have said happy birthday to you. We need to overheat at least 2 more times to cook it. Well, you see, the outside's going to be like burnt, and then the inside's just going to be just done enough, and then you have to cut off the crust because it's just all burnt. Like, it's ash at this point. I'm just like, if you have crust for ash, we're throwing hands. I'm sorry. If you fuck up my crust, if you fuck up my crust, I'm gonna fuck you up for it. Cause no, the crust is the best part. Sounds like the frozen pizza I made last night. So the thing is, with if you're reheating or like trying to heat something up, like frozen, like a frozen dinner or something, or like a frozen pizza, run not hot water but cold water onto it. It warms it up slowly, and it kind of hydrates the surface a little bit. And with reheating, you basically do the same thing, just a little bit of water onto it. So basically, the moisture evenly tries to cook the meal instead of just wherever there happens to be moisture in it. It's not necessarily foolproof, but at the same time, it's like you might get a more even cook on it.
Here we are. Ready to fly, Epona?
I'm a mech.
That's actually how you can kind of
You
reheat
could
bread
try
as well.
walking across, but I don't advise it.
That first step is a rather long one.
Ooh, power cycle.
Let's see you back it up.
Targeting.
That was a 2-tap. That was a 2-tap on that one. That one was pretty. One, and give me the other one. Nice. Yeah, this thing slaps. I do need another heavy medium laser. Actually, the sauce is the best part. Well, yes. Because the sun-dried tomatoes and whatever have you for the sauce, like the spices. I get that. It's an important part. But like the crust, though, is the crust to me just stands out the most. Crust is my favorite part, but I respect your opinion, though. Let's see here. That was
One comma.
Okay, well, thank you there, Epona. I didn't see that part. Where does the cheese rank to you? Right under the crust. And I know that's heresy. But if you don't have a good crust, it kind of makes or breaks the pizza. And while the cheese pool is like, it needs to be there. Like, restaurants have forgotten this for a large part. But that cheese pool, when you pull that first slice, that tells you everything you need to know about the pizza.
I hit it for 7.
Hello and happy birthday. Well, thank you, Pineapple King. What about cheese stuffed crust? It is legendary. But I tell you, if that first pull, that first like cheese pull of that first slice just goes wrong, Lord help the pizza you're about to consume, because it's not going to be good. Because even a Tostino's can get you that. No disrespect to them either, because those are some good eatings. The only way to hold it. Does anyone ever hold a pizza like in New Yorker when you pinch it? I do that, actually.
Targeting.
Usually just for the stability. Why do you get over there? This is not going to go well. This is not going to go well. I'm open and that arm is not good. Alright, well, it's you ERPCs are helping. That was a worthwhile investment. Okay, the pair of Cauldron-born are down. It's a calzone if you fold your pizza. Yes, that is correct. I'm being told it's a taco, because if it was a calzone, it would be sealed. So you don't want to get knocked over while eating pizza. That's not true, and you know it. I apparently got that wrong about the calzone as well. So
I mean, technically, spam is actually a tostada.
Next, you'll be telling me Chicago deep pizza is not a casserole. It is a casserole. It's not technically pizza. Because, okay, here's the thing. I understand that you want to put more toppings on the pizza. But the problem is, when it becomes more ingredients than bread, you've turned it into a casserole. And also, I'm supposed to avoid the... I'm thinking this is the base next to me. I don't think that's the case, but... Because if I go by past a point dog, then...
I need backup.
Then I have to deal with 3 heavies, and quite frankly, my armor is not going to survive that. Like, my armor's not going to survive this Shadow Cat, much less a Mad Cat. No. Yep, it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like that. It isn't a casserole. We have such incorrect takes on pizza here.
We've identified the pirate insignia from wreckage.
Is a hot dog a taco?
The new belt
yes.
pirates. We
Yes,
already
it
know
is.
they're organized and well-equipped.
Calzones, the
Sorensen
original
is digging
Hot
for more
Pockets.
detailed intelligence.
Yes,
Reactor online.
they were.
Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems
Unless
nominal.
the Pop-Tart came first. I think the Hot Pocket was first. But I'm not 100% sure. Hot dog is not a taco, it is a sandwich. Okay, but here's the thing. The bread is in a V shape. I don't know. I'm not convinced on that one. No, wrong. Hot dog is not a sandwich. Okay, yeah, I think it's a taco, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. Pizza is an open-faced sandwich, or is it a pie? It is a pie. It is a meat pie. And if you're gonna classify the deep dish pizza, it is technically a pie. Because you're just deepening the dish for the ingredients. So it either becomes a pie or a casserole. And now my mind is hurt by these facts. Hot dog buns are perfect bananas with PB&J. That sounds like the most irresponsible munchy snack ever. And I approve of it. So if pizza is a pie, is a bruschetta pie too? The thing that's based off pizza, essentially. It's fashata, but still. I think so.
Here we are. Ready to fly,
I
opponent?
guess so.
I'm a Mechwarrior.
Sauce,
Hero
fresh
jock.
cheese, unless
Well,
the
you could try
cheese
walking
is
across, but I don't advise
okay,
it.
listen
That
though.
first step is a rather long one.
The cheese
You fed rat should have stayed
cheese
in your
is like the second best thing on pizza though. Like
Tough talk. Let's see.
pleasure.
corn dog, cotton firm. I don't know about that one. If being weird shaped, the corn dog would be the same as cotton candy. I know it's true. I don't know about that. And you do too, in the deepest pits of your heart. I don't want to know. I don't want to. Why does the corn dog have to be cotton candy? Classified as cotton candy. I don't like this. I have messed up. I will not accept the hot dog equals taco hypothesis. I mean, okay. Okay, but like it is a V shape, or basically like the shape of a normal taco shell. Like specifically a hot dog is a soft taco. Like, to me, that is the only way that works, but it is a soft taco. Corn dogs have more in common with the Mexican street corn than cotton candy on a stick. Is that it right there? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be shooting here. I wish it brought up the objectives automatically, but shot the thing here, and
Point
then
Baker reached.
do I shoot the antenna? Oh, yep, I
Bomb
should be.
array.
Okay, now we just head on to Charlie. Is pizza a shape or a flavor? Pizza is a flavor. I say that because pizzas can come in many shapes and sizes. So basically, it is the essence in which is the essence of the flavor. Pizza is a form. I would say yes, in a sense. Is a burrito a calzone? I'm getting told no, it's not, because it's not technically sealed. Even though you roll it up, I guess it's still somewhat unsealed, unless you can like vacuum seal it. I don't know if I quite agree with that, because like at what point is it like sealed versus like I guess with like hot pockets and whatnot, like basically you would have the fork ends where the pie crust is like sealed together. So I guess.
Targeting.
Pretty sure burritos came first. The bigger question that you have to ask is calzone a burrito? No, because again, it has to be sealed. Calzone has to be sealed. So burrito can't be a calzone. Burrito is not a calzone. However, a chimichanga is technically a calzone because deep frying it seals it. Yes. I can agree to that. Don't mind me. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. How you liking Mechwarrior 3? It is treating me well. Paul, how are we doing today? Okay, so here's a question. Can we repair our mechs?
Okay, we did what we came here to do. And we've stirred up the beehive enough for one day.
Head back to Evil and then... Guess we head back this way and try not to be intercepted by the Culture Born, because if I get intercepted by them, my armor is not surviving that. Well, well, speak of the devil, and it shall appear. We are not fighting that. I know better. Do I want to sacrifice the puma to try to get... Yes, I am not above sacrificing Epona just to make sure I get back in one piece. I am not running this again. We can get her a new mech. I have to... Don't forget, you have mask. The armor's not going to take that. I wouldn't imagine. It's like, I don't know if I want to risk... I'm not sure if I want to risk just absolutely blowing up the mech if I push that system a little too hard. Doing well. Are you planning on playing all the Mechwarriors? Up until this point, I've beaten Mechwarrior 2. It's expansions minus like the endings for Ghost Bear and what was the other? Mercenaries.
Mission failed.
I was not at the part I needed to be.
We've
I messed that
identified
up.
the
That's
pirate
on me.
insignia for
Evening,
breakage of an enemy
Evening,
mech.
Commander.
The
Howdy,
new melt
pilots. Sit rep
pirates.
on the mission.
We already know they're organized.
Reactor online.
We are
Sensors
suffering
online. Weapons
because
online. All systems
I
nominal.
am fumbling some of the difficult parts here in this mission, but otherwise doing okay. Do it. Explode right at the finish line. No. I want to actually succeed here. Suffering from success.
Mask engaged.
All right. Well, you know what? If you wanna do that, we can do that. Did you just walk off a cliff? Technically, yes, but I have jump jets, so basically,
Here
I
we are.
have
Ready to fly, Epona?
I have
Mechwarrior,
a
not
way
in
of
air.
getting
Primary
across.
objective complete.
Well, you could
Targeting.
try walking across, but I don't advise it.
That first step is a rather long one.
Ooh, that hit your leg. I was hoping that would hit the torso, but you know what? That's fine.
Talk. Let's see you back it up.
That gyro gave out on you. Gyro overload. Gyro failed you.
Targeting.
I don't like the way I just used the Betty voice. That's not going to come to bite me. You're probably like Clans. It's pretty streamlined compared to the older games. So I played Mechwarrior Factions. I played all the DLCs. I thought Mechwarrior did a much better job detailing the clans and detailing their history, because you can go back and have a look at the lore log right in the main hall for Mechwarrior 2. Compared with clans, that's
Shutting down.
almost non-existent, I think. Steiner Fog. Down, go boom. Nira, hello there. How are we doing today, pilot? Obviously,
Complete.
Scratch one, comma
okay, thank you, Epona. I didn't realize what you just did for a hot second, but no, you did fine. You did good. Thoughts on Mechwarrior 2 Clan Wolf over Jade Falcon missions? I think I thought the Wolves was better just because personally I thought their missions were a little bit easier. Trying to sit there and defend that dropship during one part of that was a little excruciating on the Clan Jade Falcon, but I did appreciate that. Again, I need to go back and read some of the lore for those. In fact, if we want to do a stream just for going over some of the lore, I don't obviously want to take it like basically just try to hit all the games and see what lore we can dig up. Yeah, Mechwarrior 5 Clans just focuses on smoke jaguars. The main campaign, yes, but the DLCs go over some of the other ones. Ghost Bear, and then Ghost Bear, and then I think it was Jade Falcon, I think. But I need to go grab another glass of water. I'll be right back. All right. My apologies about not putting on the music. I thought I had, but that was on me. Smoke Jaguar managed to get clan warships rights taken away. I mean, to be fair, even when they did have them, apparently they were still losing some of their fights. If the Mechwarrior 5 clan DLC Ghost Bear was anything to go by. And I was kind of hoping that would do a tiny bit more damage, but you know, if nothing hit, then well, I can't really complain. Ooh, that hit. That for sure hit. Did not. Okay, that's the first one, and I don't have any more coolant. Used up all my coolant. Yeah. There we go. Thank you, Epona. You helped me out quite a bit there. Because I was not doing myself any sort of favors. Missing multiple shots and really pushing my heat sinks too far. But that's a typical Tuesday for me, so it's fine. Don't mind those alarms. Those are just for flavor tags. DLCs for Mechwarrior 5 clans as far as some of the other clans.
Missile launch detected.
Played all of them. I was like, I thought they were okay. Like for an arcade shooter, for the Mechwarrior, it is solid enough, but I truly expected more nuance with any of the gameplay. Anything. You put it on anything to improve it just a little bit. Like just anything. Like, have the gyro do something, like, bring back the... Like, again, the gyro would have been a change of gameplay, if nothing else. But, like, it just it really doesn't do anything other than just, like,
And we've stirred up the
here's a
beehive
plain
enough for one
story
day.
on slightly improved graphics, and that's that. Which is really just disappointing. And kind of why I've been more focused on trying to play some of the older games, because I enjoy what they bring to the table. Mechasalt is a fun arcade shooter. In Mechasalt 2, you have the option to get in and out of mechs. Let me explain to you why that's so important. That means the world is focused around you. It's focused around a character model, not just like the mechs. So they have to scale everything according to that. And even for a third person, like, sort of thing, it adds a level of immersion to the game. And that's severely outplaced, or, like, it's weirdly placed into Mechasalt of all places, which is an arcade shooter, essentially. That would make more sense in Mechwarrior 5, which has a dropship that you can walk around, including the hangar at the intro part. And I just find that so bizarre, but it adds so much immersion to it, because it's like, oh, I can get in and out of these mechs, and theoretically, like, I'm an actual person. So not only do you have self-preservation to some extent, you also have the idea of I actually live and breathe in this world, which I think is the little bit of nuance that Mechwarrior needed that Battletech couldn't provide. Because you're just this floating drone that orders around mechs. But if you can bring Mechwarrior into the first person, you now have a chance to ground it to an actual player. I don't know, maybe I'm rambling a little bit and none of that makes sense, but it would be interesting to have Mechwarrior parallel with Battletech and that sort of feel. I feel like that's what Mechwarrior needs to be to make it different from Battletech, for example. And that's more of the question, or more the thing that needs to be filled, or like fulfilled over the next couple of releases, but I don't know if it will be, but I think it's an interesting perspective, at least.
Mission failed.
I can't seem to find a place I need to jump over. And the problem is I keep fully committing,
identified the
so
pirate insignia from wreckage of an enemy mech.
Reactor online. Sensors
as soon
online.
as I
Weapons
find
online. All
it, it'll be
systems
a good
nominal.
day, but until then, I'm not going to be having a good day. Ghost Bear and Wolf so far. I thought there was another DLC. That might have been, wait, no, okay. So, Mechwarrior 5 got the first DLC, what with the J Falcon DLC, and then I think Clans was gonna have an update in November with the next DLC. I think, if I remember correctly. The newest Mechwarrior 5 has J Falcon. That is true. We did do
Here
that
we are.
DLC.
Ready to fly, Epona?
I'm a Mechwarrior, not an arrow
Mechwarrior
job.
5.
Primary
Well,
objective
you could
release.
try
Given
walking
DLC in
across,
November.
but
I
I don't
remember
advise
hearing
it.
about that. I'm not sure if that's a rumor or not.
Should have stayed in your hole with the rest of the vermin.
Tough talk.
Tough talk for a pirate that's getting their arms blasted off and their torsos blasted out. Da-dun, 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 da-dun. Mind the gap. Halo 3 Savo Highway. It's so accurate here, unfortunately, because I keep falling off the edge. Like, that's the only reason I haven't gotten to the next mission yet. And showed you why I was suffering with that mission, but if you could get the Thor from earlier on, I'm assuming it has a very, very low drop rate, but if you get it, you could probably ease through the first 3 missions just because of the tonnage you have. But no, the next mission is hell for me. I'm not sure if that was because I was young when I tried to beat it, or if I just, like...
Scratch one, comma ray.
or if I just had a bad build. But either way, we're about to find out as soon as I can figure out where I need to jump the river at. Blue Nova is just absolutely enjoying the Era 4. Oh, by the way, there is another emote. It's coming soon. there's another emote coming soon, and for those of you who have a membership and those of you who get a membership, years from now we'll say we'll have the same price for that. Like, basically, I've always wanted to just be $1, and when we add more emotes, great. That's just more value that goes into that, and I just, it's my way of giving back to the community. So hopefully one day we have like dozens of emotes for everybody to enjoy, but we will see. Excuse me, Bulldog, would you like to see the power of the sun? Of course you would. That's I'll point Charlie. Okay, I'm not going in a direction that's bad for my overall existence. Because I don't think I need to be challenging. I don't want to be challenging a Mad Cat. I'm assuming a Thor, at least. Yeah, no, I don't think I need to be doing that right now, and questions abound. Will the button subscribe button? Will the notification bell finally get accepted? Oh, keep watching the stream for these and many other answers. That was really well written. Thank you, Lord Gallon. Is the antenna over here? Should be an antenna for this area. You'd think. Kona, please, wait. Wait, before I get...
Sir.
Before I get pounded down, please attack it, so that way
Okay, we did what we came here to do. And we've stirred up the beehive enough for one day.
I think so too. That mind, I'm going over here. Hopefully we don't have to... Okay. Can I do control R? Trying to go passive radar. I don't know if I can go passive radar. I'm not sure if that's a thing in Mechwarrior 3. So you know what? We're just gonna book it. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna book it this way and see if there's a beacon over there. Because I remember seeing a beacon over there. Opponents getting shot at. At least I thought what I heard was a ERPPC. ERPPC. Okay, yeah, no, that was another shot. I'm not hearing things. At least right now, anyways. Okay, I'll circle around here. I think the beacon was over here. There's the vents. I think the cliffside's near. Okay, it's near enough I can see it, so I think if we just back up and sprint. Okay, back up and sprint works. Okay, that worked. Awesome. I'm not sure if Epona has the ability to do that, but at this point, I've won, and I'm gonna accept whatever happens. But I would not be surprised if we look back at that guide on how to trigger the secret boss fight, we have to take on whatever's over there. And I'm going to tell you right now, medium lasers are not going to do it. I would say large lasers and a bunch of them, and that's going to be that.
Op point able reached.
Okay, I need to actually go back to the start. Okay, that's where I went wrong. Tell you right now, the Centurion's gonna be at large lasers, with a downgraded engine. You'd be locked into the fight, but
Damocles 1 to...
might be okay. You just don't have enough medium lasers. I think that's true, but I'm more just
Doesn't
like
make any sense.
you need to shell
Pirates
out damage
rarely
like
attack in this kind of
immediately.
strength. Raid and fade, that's their way. To risk so much hints at a larger purpose. Thanks to our reconnaissance efforts, Sorensen will analyze the data we obtained. Hopefully some good will come from it. And according to him, we've received word that one of the two New Belt pirate commanders, a Morgan Fletcher, is not present. And that the other, this Susie One-Eye Ryan, remains. Does Susie Ryan think she can take Madre itself? Pirates, setting themselves up for actual labor? Or will she simply ransom the mine back to the highest bidder?
I think that second one's most likely, but
she
we'll
will
see.
retaliate over our efforts this day. I wish Alan and Dominic would report in.
Oh, they're probably in trouble, and we're gonna have to go rescue them. But I would say if you downgraded the engine, that's a second mission. So there was some large lasers and medium lasers. You'd have to figure out a way to like balance out the heat, but you could sneak enough firepower into the Centurion to instantly kill a mech, which is what I was seeing with most of these missions. That whenever I saw a walkthrough, it was somebody just like they were nailing headshots left, right, and center. Like AC-20, I think it was an AC-20 for that hard walkthrough I watched for like the first 3 missions. They would just headshot a mech with precision at speed. I'm just like, okay, so us mortals do not have a
The
chance here.
germanium shipped out earlier was only a fraction of Vale's extensive stockpiles. The Federated
Avatar
Suns,
is
the
a
Lyran
70
Alliance, the Rim
70-ton
Collective, they all stopped
Omni
shipping
Mac.
via unescorted transports 8 months ago. Too many vessels lost to the pirates. But the mining continued, and now they're sitting on one of the largest treasures of germanium ever assembled. So, of course, the New Belt pirates are staging for a
Do
planetary
not
assault.
fire. Do
The
not
wealth of
fire
Vale
your
will make
weapons on
Susie
land,
Ryan their
otherwise, boom.
undisputed queen. And our guess was right.
I
Ryan is
mean,
retaliated
we will
and is
see.
attacking one of the mining
I
camps
wonder
as
if this
speak.
mission.
Our job will be to head down and stop them.
This is the
Alan
mission I
Matilla
was
will
struggling
continue to
with,
hold a line
but
farther
we'll
up,
see.
while Dominic Payne moves down to rendezvous at Portal. Portal is the main base which protects the entrance to
If
Madre
medium
itself.
lasers won't do
It's
it,
our
then
one
you're not
secure
using
site
enough.
below the cloud cover, and should
True.
serve as a last
But
line of
I don't know
defense.
what's gonna
If the
really
pirates find a
penetrate
way around
Mad
Portal, the
Cat at
mine
this
is in
point.
trouble.
Like,
So far, they appear
other
to be
than like
heading straight
medium
for the
and
base.
large
If
lasers,
these advanced camps are any
I would
indication
want
of their
like
purpose.
large lasers at
I've
a
never
distance.
heard of pirates so eager for a head-on fight.
They either really want that money or they're backed by Comstar as pirates. All right, let's rip out these and then ER medium laser, ER medium laser. Make 4 medium heavy lasers, 3 me DHS, ECM. You'll do well. Don't know if I have any more of the heavies. I have the large heavy. That'll probably have to do on that front. We do have mask, which I put on there as a joke, but really I don't need that. I can switch that out for double heatsinks clan, incompatible heatsink type. That's an issue because I don't have any more, I don't have any more heat sinks. This is not good. Do you hear me? We are out of luck on that one. So, you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna stick some of that in there. Oop, oop, no, no. I did not want to push that out.
Another deity that's not spotted.
And we're just gonna shove another one in there, and oh, we have half a ton left. That's totally not going to fry everything. AMS will save you versus... You know, I normally wouldn't go for it, but like, that actually makes some sense. And if we do have an AMS, we do. No, we do. We have that. I suppose we can throw an AMS system in there. I don't have any ammo for it, so I don't know if that's like a LAMS, like a laser anti-missile system, is essentially what I'm trying to say. But it was kind of a tongue twister acronym. Says it has AMS, so I don't know if that's laser or not. I'm gonna rename this as C, because we're gonna see if this thing survives. It says AMS. I am it will say it's laser AMS, not AMS. Okay, so this should be the regular AMS, and then just 2 ER medium clan lasers, 1 ER laser medium, a medium heavy laser, 2 of those, large heavy laser clan. This is going to cook our heat sinks. I'm gonna dip, but you have a wonderful rest of your stream. Well, thank you.
Reactor online, sensors online, weapons online, all systems nominal.
I'd like to think this is going to be a milk run, but...
But you're a sensible man with an IQ above his waistline and realize that the pirates have been anything but predictable.
Close enough, opponent. Close enough.
Oh, God. Okay. There we go. Yep, that's better.
Lieutenant, we've got heavy casualties
Can you
at
strip,
Off-Able. We need that support now.
gear off the mech you're not
Man,
using?
So much for the milk run.
Technically, you're supposed to be
Roger
able
that, Commander.
to,
We'll be
but
there shortly.
I haven't had any luck with it with the Owens, but... Okay, so we're gonna be sticking to the water. I saw that heat spike, and I know better than to get out of the water if all possible. I was thinking the Avatar. What am I doing in the Centurion? You are absolutely right. What am I doing in the Centurion? I had the Avatar. You're 100% correct. I could have used that, and I need to grab that. Need to grab the goose cannons. The you are 100% correct. I needed to switch over to that, and hopefully it has different heat sinks too, but we will see. Also, take advantage of double heat sinks. You need them. The banter reminds me of the cartoons, and it's wonderful. Centurion is the lucky mech. Yeah, it's lucky because it gets to sit this one out, and it's not going to have to experience another, well, abomination run. because we're going to make this thing go. Oh, I can only assume it is the fastest this thing's ever gone or ever really should go. So that's a 400. Excellent. We have accomplished making this thing go, yes, miles an hour. Perfect. Great start. Now then, start off with that, a little bit of that. That took most of my, you know what, maybe back off on the pulse laser. Just on the pulse laser. Bring me the mediums, though. At some point, I'm going to have to think about heat sinks, but right now, I want to have enough heat to basically destroy the entirety of the solar system. Actually, that large laser is rather ambitious. Because I need double heat sinks, and if I read this correctly, happy birthday, ma'am. Well, thank you. It is my birthday, and I am enjoying it very much. I got some pancakes earlier. I'm streaming the DLC to one of my favorite games. Yeah, I'm getting my name legally changed to Oni-chan as far as my transition goes. So, yeah, I'm doing great over here. I am doing fantastic, and I want to thank everyone for helping me with that or just being here, you know. I appreciate it. Incompatible heatsink type. I figured as much. I just didn't want it to be true. Cracking out the Mechwarrior 3, eh? Can't you buy weapons, mechs, etc.? No, not in this game. So, Mechwarrior 3 is one of the few entries that was salvage only for most of your gear for this run. You don't have any markets. You don't have any black markets. You basically just have whatever you can find at the mission objective or whatever you loot off of the mechs and the salvage screen. Mechwarrior 3 was really good about throwing salvage at you and making sure they had mostly enough gear to get through the game and do whatever builds that you wanted to. But yes, you were a little limited as far as like some stuff can go. Now, I want to see if I can throw a small laser in here. Emotional support laser. Don't leave home without it.
Japanese. All of the Japanese like cookies.
There we go. And we're just going to name this. We're going to name it and we're going to go with the Arctic skin because why not? So we have two large, heavy lasers, two medium, heavy lasers, two medium ER lasers, two of the regular ones, not the clan version, and then a emotional support small laser.
Reactor online, sensors online, weapons online, all systems.
Let's see what happens when I fire
this is going to be a
everything.
But you're a sensible man with an IQ above his waistline and realize that the pirates have been anything but predictable.
Close enough. Close enough.
Okay, so that is an instant reboot. Blow up time.
Lieutenant,
Yes.
we've got heavy casualties at off Able. We need that support
Oh,
now.
that was beautiful.
So much for the milk run. Roger. We'll be there shortly.
Payback time.
The heavy lasers are gonna smack so hard. Oh, they do, but I'm concerned about the heat gauge. The heat gauge spiked all the way up. And it reboots the mech every single time. So, I'm a naval. I am going to be out here. I am registering as a naval vessel because, no, we don't do land contracts. This mech is not designed for that. Inside the water, it still overheats. Okay. Don't fire on don't fire the non-planned weapon should be okay except for on land. Oh yeah, no, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. It's just, so I was a bit ambitious with the jump jets. This thing does not fly. It has no desire to leave the land whatsoever. Because if it leaves land or leaves the water, it is doomed. Oh, that hit. That for sure hit. There went the other arm, and that's one fried avatar.
Targeting.
And the flashlight takes another victim. That's the arm. I don't want the arm. There we go. Who is pestering me off to the side? What is this? Oh, that's a turret.
Targeting.
Oh, that's a Rokin. We might want to deal with that. One of the neat things that Mechwarrior 3 did, the graphics, the terrain creating from impacts, missile impacts. Yes, I do quite appreciate that.
Linked fire engaged.
I'm going to fire up to the small laser, and then I'm going to press Shift F2. I know everyone's screaming blasphemy, but this is too hot. It just is. Like, I'm not going to survive at this rate, and I know that, so... They are now in 3 weapon groups, so they can safely be used, or Alpha Strike should I wish. I know everyone's disappointed, but I can't risk this thing blowing up. Still gonna use heavy lasers.
Shutting down.
Yeah, that did it. I need back in the water. I need back in the water, please. Still gonna use the Alpha Strike. But since I can do it from the water, it's mine. It might cause an instant reboot, but it still works. If that blows up, then all the food will be burned. I mean, let's be real. The internal temperature of this mech has risen and fallen so much that it would be a sauna in here. Like, we're talking 110 degrees.
Let's have it, Ace.
Oh, there went an arm.
Acknowledged, Corona. Will comply. Sinclair out.
There went an arm. There went... Oh, stop. Not quite yet. There went the
Thanks again, Sinclair. Quite a tab I'm running up, eh?
I'm sure you'll get the chance to settle up. We're going ahead to Portal. Everything okay here?
I just need... Look, if you could just swing me some weapons,
Sinclair out.
Call it even. Just mostly heavy, medium lasers.
Shutting
Why
down.
do pirates have elementals?
Enemy base sighted. We are engaging.
Missile launch
Oh,
detected.
that's a wolfhound. Hello.
Missile launch detected. Targeting.
Hello. Why is that wolfhound? Stop that. No.
Critical hit.
My arm. No. No, you shall not hit my tulip carrot. Well, now I'm awkwardly kind of strike, kind of not. Yeah, as I said, like, even this is kind of struggling to survive. You're favoring a very hot build. Have you seen a catastrophic overheating yet? Oh, in this game? Oh, absolutely. I figured out that 6 ERP instantly destroys the reactor. Same thing. 6 large lasers will absolutely just detonate the reactor. Pretty sure what you did to that elemental is a war crime. Only in the state of California. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, right?
Right away, sir.
Alright, so
Targeting.
and
Targeting.
Flints.
Targeting. Targeting.
Just do Flints. Okay. That doesn't mean it'll be easy, and I am
shutting down.
I am one shot away from being an absolute crit fest over here.
Down unit.
Come on.
Down unit.
If I disable the weapon, it would be a lot harder to for them to try to take it down.
Down unit.
Come on, please. Oh God, I need him to go. Why am I taking on both? Connery, I need help, please. Now. Don't leave me, but at the same time, I need to land these shots. I am alive somehow. I'm not jinxing it, but I'm alive. Chat, this is the farthest I've made it in the DLC. And I'm about to wrap up this mission. Pathways, Connery, is she? Or, just the same, or... No, that's a Connery. That is a Connery. I'm not 100% sure if it's the same VA, but that is her. Chat, this is the farthest I've ever gone in... I got here and then... I got to this mission and then it was not good.
I am officially listing in action. We backtracked his proposed line of advance and found an area already been salvaged,
Sorry,
so no
don't
idea
mind
if his shadow cat was destroyed or merely crippled. Dominic may be captured. He may be dead. The pirates really took us by surprise. If we had gotten there sooner, the mining camp may have just made it. Well, not all the news is bad. There were some survivors. And because of our efforts, RIM Collective Forces are openly supporting an alliance with the Federated Suns. To be honest,
well, that's good
I
at least.
expected a major outcry from the Lyrans.
Yes.
As
They
now
aren't,
the pro-Victor
other
faction
than a
on
few
Vale
lucky who managed
has
to
a
get out.
2-to-1 advantage
Setting,
over
they're
Katrina's
considered to be
supporters within
far
the
from
Vale
the
Mining
Latin term
Coalition. Either they are less a
passus
rival than we've
humerus
been led to believe,
genius.
or something else
Enemies
is
to
going
all
on
people. I see.
After our
Kind of
next
like
mission,
how Fallout
I
4
hope to spend
Vaders
some
were
time
coded as
getting at the truth
creatures.
here on Vale.
Pirates aren't people in the battle text setting.
Destruction of the mining
Kinda
camp left
true,
little.
yeah.
Some minor
A
stores
little
of
bit
ore
messed
are
up,
being
but
transported
still.
to awaiting dropship. Our job will be to rendezvous with the convoy and provide additional support to the escort.
Lieutenant, this is Sorensen. We have a situation. The convoy has been ambushed on its way from Madre to the drop site. The escorting avatar reports heavy engagement. He's trying to keep the pirates off the convoy, but requests immediate support.
Oh
It's
no,
beneath
I
the
think
cloud
this
cover,
is the
but I
one
think I
where
can
I
guide you over the
messed
rough
up
terrain to
because
intercept the convoy here.
you're
if
not
we
able
move
to save
immediately.
him, and then
Then we'll
just
help escort the
oof,
convoy along
it
the road
gets
until
rough
out
from
of danger.
here.
Find Alan and Dominic. We'll need them for this. And I want to know how pirates slipped so far in toward the Madre crater. Let's move.
All right, well, with that in mind, I'm going to grab a lot more of the clan lasers. The medium one specifically, because if I can throw that on there with if I can throw that in there and have it as cool as it is, or like cooled as best I can, it should perform better than what we're doing now. Let's see, Mech Lab, and then I want to remove the heavy lasers. They're overtaxing my... I want to remove the heavy lasers altogether.
Oh.
I think altogether. I want to try this. It might not work, but... Okay, not the large one. No, no, that's too much. And then I want to add back in... Do we have enough tonnage for that? It looks like we do. Okay, so that's basically just this gigantic list of just medium lasers, just walls of medium lasers. And then, do we have any more double heat sinks? We do not. I guess that's going into armor then. Do we have... Okay, that's maximum armor. Distribute, auto distribute armor. That should be good enough. Hello there, Better VT. How we doing today? Just playing a little bit of the Mechwarrior 3 DLC, Pirates Moon. Don't mind me, I'm just a little bit messed up. But
Reactor
don't worry.
online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Dominic, Alan, where the
Iggy,
hell are you
might
two?
nap
Up to our
to
exhaust
this.
ports and pirate patrols. No way we can make
You are more
rendezvous.
than welcome to.
You and me,
You are
Apollo.
more than
Let's
welcome
move.
to.
Those
We
trucks
will
won't
be
last
here.
long.
Don't forget the avatar, sir. I know the pilot.
Making new friends? All right, let's give him a hand.
I mean, we will try to help, but I'm not sure if that's gonna be a thing, to be honest. I'm going to switch to first person if I can. The first person doesn't look quite right, compared to the other,
Damn, please, Toot Werewolf. Hold on,
compared to
Mike.
the
We're
other
almost
leads.
there.
That you read. Get it in gear. The avatar can't
I'm
take much
trying
more
to
of
get
this.
over to him, but I'm not gonna make it.
Targeting.
You can run, but you can't hide, pirate.
Yeah, no, they
Bloody
might be drifting
pirate.
Get a
into
grip,
these
Epona.
collective
We've got a job to do
mission.
here.
You saw what happened to your boy, Ben Son.
Thank you, Ben,
Get lost.
Kyra. You have a good day, okay?
You're going, bitch. I bring the pain.
Okay, that instantly
Targeting.
cycled. But it could be worth it.
Is that it? The last truck? We've lost the convoy.
What was I even supposed... What? Are you serious? Like, I realized
Destruction of the
Werewolf
mining
died
camp left
quickly,
little.
but like,
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Dominic,
that
Alan,
happened so
where the
fast.
hell are
Like,
you
I
two?
was trying to
Up to
kill
our
them.
exhaust
We
ports
need
and
to
pirate
get between them and the
patrols. No
convoy.
way we can make rendezvous.
You and me,
AKA
Apollo.
beyond
Let's
lands.
move. Those trucks won't last
That
long.
pirate is having
Don't
a
forget
really
the
bad
avatar,
day.
sir. I know the pilot.
Making
I mean,
new
I can
friends?
try,
All right,
but,
let's give him a hand.
Luck.
He blew up twice. Yeah. This is probably not going to be great for me. I might need to strip the heavy.
Hold on, Mike. We're almost there.
Might need to rip out the heavy medium lasers because this thing's running hot. Might cut down firepower, but
Damn, bloody pirate.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that with this lit out.
You get the same. Going down, bitch. Count on it.
Because if I have to get in front of them, like physically body block, I'm not moving really fast enough to do that. Okay. So, Evening Commander, new model, like the new movements and physics. That pirate is toast. So this is actually my old model. I just got the calibration dialed in, and it's been smooth and responsive. I don't know why, it's just like, I don't know why, like today it's been just going and moving, but I'm not sure. The yellow pit to head it, not the enemy, also drop the ERs. I mean, I need the range, but also I don't have the double heat sinks, so I'm gonna either be dropping weapons or, like, I don't physically have the heat sinks for this model, so go with that, see if the heat's better.
Reactor online, sensors online, weapons online, all
I might need more
nominal.
speed.
Dominic, Alan,
Like, I might just
where
end
the
up
hell
needing more
are you
speed.
two?
I meant the heavies, my bad.
Exhaust ports in pirate
Yeah,
controls.
I
No
ditched
way we can
those,
make
so
rendezvous.
maybe that
You and me, Epona. Let's
that'll
move.
work.
Those trucks won't last long.
Don't forget the avatar, sir. I know the pilot.
Making new
Because
friends?
as long as I
All
don't
right, let's give him a
overheat,
hand.
it should be fine. As long as I can still move. Just run right to the pit, no deviation.
Anyone out there?
Can do.
Damocles to the werewolf. Hold on, Mike. We're almost there.
That you read. Get it in gear. The Avatar can't take
Alright,
much
come
more
on,
of this.
come on.
Targeting.
You can run.
Yeah,
but you
just
can't
run
hide.
straight up to them and then...
Damn. Bloody pirate.
Get a grip, Epona. We've got a job to do here.
You saw what happened to your boys today. Get lost. You get
Okay, I'm gonna hop over the hill and
count on it.
we'll see how this goes. And engaging.
Down unit.
That was the arm. That was the mech. Shoot, there's a mech beside me. That was not as effective as I wanted it to be. Please. I hope the armor's holding out, but honestly, at this point, I don't really care about the armor. I just want the trucks to survive. Please move back up. There we go. This has been a rough part of the DLC, not gonna lie.
Primary objective complete.
Damocles 1 to convoy. Looks like we're your new escorts.
Targeting.
We'll proceed along the
Alright,
established
well,
route for now.
that's a decent
Acknowledge,
start.
Damocles 1. Following your lead, convoy.
Alright, here we go. That, I'm just gonna block with my gun the best I can, and then... Well, shoot. I kind of stuck myself out there for that one. That's my fault. Swings of the gun arm. Alright, we're good. Every time I hear Epona, I think Legend of Zelda. Where are the escort convoy to Op Point Dog? Putting that into the nav now. destroy camp at Point Charlie. We might as well head there, because frankly, they can wander around to wherever they need to go.
Pulling up the rear.
While we go take care of that. The sooner we take care of that, the better. Because I don't want them just showing up on their own terms and
Targeting.
blasting that. It's broken.
Targeting.
I'm just trying to measure up the size of the mistake I'm going to make. I have not played this in like 20 years, and yet I still remember the mission. It's a really, like, it is a really memorable, like, game. Like, I know some people are like, oh, the graphics are simplistic, or I think a lot of people would say they look bad nowadays, but I think it still holds up. I personally don't know who that would be that would say that it looks bad, but like I would assume someone these days would say that, but who knows? Like, again, I would play this all day. You can still go in water, teehee. I mean, I can, but this way I overheat more. Oh, God. Oh, that's an Orion. Hello, hello, what? I was not expecting an Orion. Are you kidding me? You included every bit of lasers that I have, except for those three. Well, now that we know how just messed up this is, what that thing just did. Okay. Okay. We're fine. I might have lost the ER medium lasers, but at least I was able to. At least now your mech runs cool. The Orion panicked like crazy. You know, I haven't heard anyone, even from the younglings, complain about graphic quality lately. No. See, here's the thing. I think graphics have gotten to a point where it's just like, you can make the best graphics possible. But I think the art style of a game, especially when it's constrained in the technology that it can use, breathes better graphics into the game, because these are simplistic, but like, you get what it's trying to convey. And honestly, I think this looks good for a Mechwarrior game. And it runs on a potato. Like, you can run this off of integrated graphics and be just fine. And I think that's amazing. Because I'd rather have a game that can run on a potato than need a game, or play a game that needs like a 3080 or something. It's simplistic but crisp. Yeah. And this isn't even the HD, like there's a little bit of upscaling from DG Voodoo, which I'm currently covering
Mission
the
successful.
Mark IV, the Water Mark IV, but
I need to talk with the base administrators. If that convoy had arrived earlier,
ooh, there's
the
a
ore could
Thor.
have been loaded onto the
That'll be
dropship
fun.
sooner. Not that I don't have faith in my
We
commandos.
got all of our
but we're
ER
only one lance and
medium
spread too
lasers.
thin. It seems odd
All
that
of your
the
weapons
pirates
were
would
on one
stage an
side.
operation,
Yeah, I
even
kind of
build
messed up
camp
a
so
little
far
bit.
beneath the cloud cover without a
I
direct
messed up a
line of
tad bit.
communication. Our raid against the comm stations should have slowed them down. More disturbing is the equipment Sorensen's men salvaged off the Centurion. Not only was it an inner sphere mech, but it was equipped with X-pulse lasers.
Mm.
Sorensen has heard of them. Experimental inner-sphere technology. Not something the New Belt pirates should be able to lay hands on easily, if at all.
The Thor changes everything. Heat-wise, bigger
As
engine,
noted
more
in
free
earlier
clan,
journal
double
entries
heat
and from
sinks.
the information we obtained.
All right, let's jump into the. I need to out. Where's the Thor? Oh, it's up there. Somebody is using it. Not somebody is going to get smacked out of the mech because I need it. Oh, we have X pulse lasers. They weren't kidding. They were not kidding. That's kind of terrifying. Also, we have MRMs. I don't know if I'll be using those, but you know what? I'll scoop up the ammo anyways. Jump jets, some heat sinks, double heat sink, sept, mech lab. You get the Centurion. I'm sorry, they're werewolf, but we're gonna be giving you that one, and then I'm gonna be taking the Thor because I need double heat sinks. Oh, and this uses clan. Very nice. I have a few more of those, so that should be fine. The X pulses came off that Senti slagged earlier. Gold old MRM. AMS. I suppose we could shove an AMS somewhere in this thing. Yeah, we'll toss that in there. Every 25 tons of engine over 250 of free heat sink. All right, so maxed out engine, and then we're just gonna put a bunch of clan ER large lasers into it, or medium lasers into it. And then I'm gonna put a few more heat sinks in here because I'm not that crazy. Did I lose a? I think I dropped one of the lasers, and that's not going to work. Do you have ECM or AMS or BAP? They all help. I do have AMS. I have AMS. It is located in the head. And at this point, you know what? This thing needs one more thing. And you know what that is? An emotional support laser. Also, double heat sinks. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good. Another walking oven. You should be. Go crazy, boss. Exactly. This has 12 ER medium lasers, one small laser because emotional support laser.
Yes, he is.
15 double heat sinks, 1 AMS, and then 4 clan jump jets.
Yeah, he's literally in our fucking.
You should put all of your explosives in your center torso to keep them extra cozy. Ethan, no, you see what you do is, okay, I'm gonna do this so that way I can do this. Actually, I don't know if I need the jump jets necessarily, but we'll just keep a couple there. Kick the AMS out of the head for a second. We'll put that into the, we're gonna put the AMS in the left leg because why not? Clan 1 usually works better. Anyways, we put the ammunition right here. And for shits and giggles, we'll put machine gun ammo there. Yep. This is what we're going with, and the reason we do that is because you have an internal ammo explosion, and then the mech just goes boom, and you're seen from orbit as your mech parts go raining
Reactor
down,
online. Sensors
careening
online. Weapons
into
online. All
nothingness.
systems nominal.
Got room for me on this trip, Lieutenant?
Glad you could make it, Alan.
Nice paint job
Well,
on your
everything's
ride,
going to
Alan.
die
Blast
in 3
marks and
trigger pulls,
primer.
including
It's
you.
so
Love you too, Epona. Wide hips and all.
What?
Oh,
What
the
did you say?
heat
All
on
right,
these
that's
things
enough.
is
Move out.
Clan Mech, free case, you will be fine. But I don't want to be fine. I want my mech's ammo to go boom. So that way I go out in a blaze of glory that everyone will remember. Because you know what? That's what they remember you by. If you want to go boom, put ammo in the head and CT, then you will go boom. I mean, true, this is true. We have done that before. Why are there lights in the disc? That's not unsettling. That's not unsettling. There's a Centurion over there. Oh, you're lasering the bridge. Please do not do that. Alright, well,
Secondary objective failed.
Corona specifically is one. We've lost the bridge.
Targeting.
No, what? No, am I dead? Huh. Yesn't.
Mission failed.
Oh, well, now I am dead. Headlight. Silly
As noted in
Silverthorn,
earlier
Annika
journal entries and from the
stacks her
information
amp
we obtained
so
from our reconnaissance,
stop.
the critical target for wounding the new belt
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Got room for me on
Nope,
this trip,
in the
Lieutenant?
bin.
Glad you could make it, Alan.
Nice paint job on your ride, Alan. Blast marks and primer. It's so you.
Love you too, Epona. Wide hips and all.
What? What did you say?
All right, that's enough. Move
Oh
out.
god, that was great. Also, Pona Ree being the one who's kind of sassy this DLC, this time around, instead of Gunner. Like, not, sarcastic is the word I'm looking for. Wait, what was the warning? It said you'd not allocated ammo, also max armor. I do have max armor. I put a whole stack of ammunition into the head as a joke. Because I basically have everything I need at this. No! I basically have everything that I need.
As noted in earlier
Well,
journal
time to
entries
get
and from
happy
the
birthday,
information we
Monica. Well,
obtained from
thank
our
you.
reconnaissance,
Very sassy
the critical
crew
target
members.
for
I
wounding
like
Reactor
this.
online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Got room for me on this trip,
You
Lieutenant?
need to replace
Glad you
those
could
jump
make it, Alan.
jets.
Nice paint job on your ride,
I
Alan.
do have
Blast
jump
marks and
jets. I just
primer.
need
It's
to.
so you.
Love you too, Epona. Wide hips and
As
all.
in put back.
What did you
in
say?
All right, that's enough.
The ones that you
Move
took out. I don't want to have to. Might have to. You're right, but should be able to get across with the ones I have. Think, anyways. I may not be able to, and you are right, but we will see. Dun, 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 dun,
Put in chat, I enjoy this.
discount Dan specials, so they're probably right. Yeah, I don't usually get the best quality equipment, but we will see. I'm not gonna risk going onto the bridge with a, what, 70-ton chassis.
Up point able reached.
Okay, I was able to push it a little bit farther because I think I let up early on the last go round, but well, that was effective. Oh, Murasaki over there, and I crippled it. I think I killed it. I did not kill it, but I... It is hobbling away. It is hobbling away. I still can't hit it, but I'm trying. I'm trying to hit the best. Oh, I did it. I hit it. 2-shot to overheat, getting better. I mean, when it's doing stuff like that, it don't get too much better than that. Like, that was a Murasaki that I just legged, which means I'll have a higher chance of taking that as salvage. That's gonna be a 90 tons of glorious ER medium lasers. If you can't tell, I am very much intrigued by
Shutting down.
Ooh. That alarm's not good. That alarm is terrible. Ooh, I do like the Murasaki. Yeah, I have... I was about to say I have one. I don't, sadly. I have the dire wolf. I was looking at silhouette, but it's not quite the same. Yeah, the Murasaki is a good, is a beautiful mech. The one I remember from is, Mech Commander. Was that the core alarm? Why, yes. Yes, it was. I hope you have enjoyed your time living, because we will not be, very, very shortly. The core has taken a critical hit, as far as I'm aware. Like, yes, this thing definitely needs more heat sinks. Warthog is awesome for this. More heat sinks, armor, and some lasers. The core alarm sounds distinct enough against the other alarm sounds. Yes, the Betty is really well designed for this one, because this one feels a lot more like a fighter jet. Like, you have those
Mech power up detected.
specific sounds. Ooh, that is an Atlas. That is an Atlas. You know what? I'm going to back up a little bit, because I gotta say, I'm not
Right away, sir.
I'm not confident in my ability to kill it. Like, don't get me wrong, I can kill it, but, like, I need something to distract it first. Like, just in case I mess up a little bit. Yeah, I need to radar deposit health so snipers locking onto you. I get that. I don't know what button that is.
You're the boss.
Okay. I need to look that up, actually, because I don't know what that is. I don't know what that button is to, go to passive radar. So, movement controls, weapon controls, view controls, targeting controls. I would assume it's under targeting. Clear target. You can target individual bits on a mech with the number pad. I didn't know that. Anyways, toggle AMS on off A. Radar mode is Alt R. Okay. Okay, hopefully that helps.
Targeting.
Alright, Susie. Well, we're going to send Epona after you.
Consider it done. Targeting.
I'm gonna go ahead and pop this one. I'm going to try to anyway. I tried popping it, did not hit it. Oh, there was the arm. Did I hit the arm? I did not hit the arm. It's a game of cat and mouse. I try hitting the mech doesn't take damage. I rinse and repeat. Why does this DLC include these damn ridges like they do in Mechwarrior 5? That's not good. That's not good.
Compromise the chassis.
There goes Kona.
Targeting.
Alright, Alan.
Affirmative.
Hit that, please. And then I'm going to hit the laser platform. This turret's gonna put me out of commission before the Mad Cat does. Black Cat the mech with every shot, and somehow it gets funnier with each. Yep.
Targeting.
Alright, let's see if we can... Headshot? Oh. That's not in range. Oh no, that's not in range. I'm dead. That was a Thunderbolt missile. Yes, it was. Alright, well, time to bum rush the T-Bolt launcher.
Targeting.
Alright, Cece, you want to go on the model? Ow.
Please acknowledge.
This is Sinclair. What's on your mind?
You know who I am. Good. That will simplify things. Pull your critical hit before you learn critical heart.
Come on.
Cost.
Funny. Make a similar request
Damn,
to
she
you.
just side-eyed me, and I wonder how early you can get a Mad Dog or a T-Bolt in this DLC. I think I have a T-Bolt. I like doing the laser boat thing, but I think I need to downsize the amount of lasers I have on this thing, because it is overheating. And it's just a little much, unfortunately. Yeah, if I dump a few... If I dump a few of those, I can put a heatsink in here. Is there weight restrictions? If not, use the heaviest mechs you have. I already have basically the heaviest mech I can do for this, but doesn't mean that I can't throw in double heat sinks. Like at this point, I'm basically just trying to cool down the build, but sadly, the Puma user switched for the avatar. That's actually not a bad idea. And then you over to the Shadow Cat.
Yes. Shit.
If I take out the small laser, I can stuff in another double heat sink. That's at 70, so we should be at 10 ER medium lasers and then 22 heat sinks for this one. So yeah, we should be good. I want to allocate salvage, actually. There was a T-Volt 5, MRM 20s, 30s, and then I might do an SRM build towards the later half of the DLC, so it might be useful to pick up just a few rounds for it. Nothing crazy.
Reactor online.
Timberwolf
Sensors
with
online.
Thunderbolts
Weapons online.
is
All
scary as
systems
hell.
nominal.
Got room for me on this trip, Lieutenant?
Glad you could make it, Alan.
Nice paint job on your ride, Alan. Blast marks and
Streaks are
primer.
great if
It's
you
so you.
True.
Love you too, Epona. Wide hips and all.
What? What did you say?
All right, that's enough. Move out.
Oh, Alan. Oh, Alan. Behave. Happy birthday, Annika. Well, thank you there, Molly the Skelly. How are we doing today? I mean, need to see if I can jump over. That's still like, I think that was close to 10 ER medium lasers, so this should still be, it might be a reboot. Some outrageous flirting on the comms. Something like that. No! I call shenanigans. That was bullshit. I was just shy
As noted
of
in
the
earlier
ravine.
journal entries and from the information we
Yeah, fine. I'll replace the jump jets I stole out of here. Can I put it in the torso? Can I put it in the head? Can I... Where... fine. I'm gonna have to rip out the AMS and put it in the head, I think. Just move it to the arms and then replace the jump jets. Yep, that's basically what I'm doing here. Put it in the head. AMS clan. Save. You haven't allocated.
Reactor online. Sensors
it's
online. Weapons
fine.
online. All systems nominal.
It's fine.
Got room
It's
for me on this
fine.
trip, Lieutenant?
Nice paint job on your ride, Alan. Blast
That
marks and primer.
actually-
It's so you.
That actually
Love you
works.
too, Epona. Wide hips and all.
What?
Like, by the
What did
time
you
the
say?
lasers
All right, that's
cycle, you will
Move out.
have effectively dumped all of your heat. So, that works. It doesn't shut me down as long as I don't get hit with infernos, which is a real possibility in this DLC. We should be fine.
Down imminent.
But yeah, we should be able to melt mech without having to shut down. It only took 70 tons to get there, but here we are. Furnace and flamers used to cause game crashes back in the day, sometimes a PC crash back in the day. With how spaghetti code it is, I would imagine so. Well, I failed the PSR. Could you stop taking off my arm? That's not good.
Missile launch targeting.
That's Marasaki. Hello. Almost took out its leg. Ooh, there's the left arm, I think. Come on, please.
Missile launch detected. Missile launch detected.
Marasaki is getting a little close from my taste. Okay, we should be fine. It's kind of muted now. Has a small laser, but that's about it. Oh, it's still working nice. Yeah, I'm hoping to take out the leg and then just blow it up that way. Or if you're cleaner, Mass Akari. Or if you're a clanner, Warhawk. Yeah, that's a mess. That is quite the mess of the Warhawk back there. I'm hoping I can salvage it, but how many pieces is in? I'm not sure if that was... I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get an intact mech, but... At this point, we should be able to send those two ahead and back. Should be able to send these two ahead and then try to get there. That got atomized. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Tapped enough. I forget if there's a targeting computer. I'll take any advantage I can get at this point. Like, I am sitting here suffering with limited heat sinks as I have here. If I could get like an extra 20 tons, I could push that towards the heat sinks. And then basically just have, like basically just enough heat sinks to just basically override any sort of damage that I take. You two attack the Atlas, please.
Consider it done.
Yep, and armor. I think the armor is fine. It's more just the fact that I want to instantly kill whatever is in my way. And like heat efficiency as well. It's not so much like how much damage I can do with stuff that really matters to me. It's how quickly I can recycle it. Like that, basically. Go ahead and take care of that.
If you say so.
Right away, sir. Targeting.
Also, actually, before you do that, take out that T-bolt turret.
Yes, sir.
Because I can deal with the mech. That turret just gonna rip me to shreds.
You can give up any time, you know.
Got that one. and
Targeting.
Madcap. Bigger engine, also better gyro, not falling down as much.
This is Sinclair. What's on your mind?
Come on.
Easy, Sinclair.
Okay.
Before you learn the hard way what coming against me will cost.
Funny, I was about to make a similar request to you.
So much for diplomacy. Cyclops out.
Alright, well, that went well. I think, maybe. Destroy op point, destroy the base and defenders. Can I target the base itself? I think not. I think I can't target the base necessarily. Maybe if I just put these things around it, it might fall down. I would assume that does something. Or this might be a part of the base, who knows? I certainly do not. Bullseye. Blown up all the... I mean, I have to take out the base, so... That's part of it. I would assume anyways. I'm not 100% sure. It's just... Can't let the pirates... Can't let the pirates survive. You know this. It's what we were contracted to do. We don't think about these sorts of things. As messed up as that may sound, it's not a smashing spree, so... I think that's it for most of the base. I really hope it's not this thing in the middle, because, like, what do you even... Oh, do you have to shoot the swords? That's gonna destroy Matt over there. Alan Matt, but if I can be honest, I don't think it really matters. I just want to kill. I mean, look. What can I say? I was very thorough in my following of orders for said contract, so blame the contractor, not me. Blame the employer, not me, on that one. Alright, well, that was fun. You're being paid to be thorough. Damn straight.
I'll append Sorensen's intelligence report to my journal.
Susie Ryan's body was not recovered from the Mad Cat. Thought you might want to know that up front, in case you were hoping to cut the head from the serpent. And the news doesn't
Yeah,
get
I
much
was kind of
better.
hoping Cal
According
would
to
be
first
there, but
analysis of data
apparently
we
not.
recovered, Ryan has already deployed the bulk of her forces into outlying camps. I think we've cornered her and now have them on the run. Nothing on Dominic yet. No indication that he was captured or killed, or even that the
You got the
pirates fought
Atlas.
against his
Yes,
ship
I
down on
did.
lower slopes.
Not the
Only mention of earlier skirmishes. However,
Masakari, but it's close enough. I'm absolutely down for that.
A small pirate force struck against a Rim collective camp, which means that this information is obviously incomplete.
The single heat sinks will be the order of the day. Yes, it will.
Under Susie Ryan's order, 2 small convoys escaped the base just before
Max
our arrival,
armor.
spiriting away a valuable cache of germanium. We've tracked them retreating quickly over Desolation Ridge. Our Rim Collective allies believe they're heading for an old landing site the Collective abandoned 2 years ago. The terrain is broken and unstable, but with jump jets, we should be able to catch the pirates before they can get the ore off Vale. No doubt that landing site at Op Point Charlie is under pirate garrison, but with Allen, we should be a solid match for them. I see no reason to allow them to finance their cruelty somewhere else.
Downside, big
It
map,
may not win
slow
Vale
mech.
away from the
Yep,
pirates, but it
but we
will hurt
should
them.
be able to upgrade the
Right
speed
now,
on it though.
I'll settle for that.
But that will have to be next time because we've already been at this for what, 3.5 hours? I think that's good enough for today. And yes, I realize the irony of using Mechwarrior 2 music, but here we are. I would like to thank Rascris, Wolf, Radaking, Melly the Skelly, Juan Pompon, Vagabond, Ethan, Lux, Bitter VT, Myra, Alpha, Uwu, Gallon, Blooded, Moonfall, Designed, Blue Nova, Jason, Philip, Silverthorn, Pineapple King. Let's see who else is here today. Fusion Dax, Righteous, Nova Cat, Silverthorn. Let's see, Nero, Carl, Glass, Griffin, Northern Sales. I want to say thank you to each and every single one of you pilots, whether you're in chat or just in the background. It's always a pleasure to fight by your side, and as always, this has been Call Sign Monica, signing out.